Okay guys, welcome back. Whenever I press F9, which is my hotkey to start recording, that little thing comes up. I'm sorry about that. Probably cut it out from this point on, but I'll just keep it there for this episode so you can see it. Also, you probably could see it at the beginning of the last episode. Well, sometimes I call them parts, sometimes I call them episodes. Okay, I found a barbarian encampment. We're not going to be able to deal with them with these scouts. Well, we might be able to take them out, but our scouts would be hurt badly, so I'm gonna avoid them for now and just keep going along the coast. If we find weapons, then we'll come back here to take these guys out. But I don't think it's really worth it to send my only military force outside of my city, so my city will be unprotected all the way across the continent just to get rid of this one little barbarian encampment. Oh, but it's right next to these ruins. Alright, it's gonna be risky. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, get up here. Oh, good. We found advanced technology. Mining. Not really useful for the
but not its mineral rights.
Love that quote. But it's useful, but not for the kind of civilization that we're gonna become. We're gonna be very coastal, so really not useful to us. But once again, it's gonna be like a science victory, except instead of blasting off into space, we're gonna kill everything. So pretty much, we're gonna need all the technologies. So it's always useful to find technologies in ruins because it saves you lots of time. But now we need to get our scouts out of here because they're gonna get attacked. Yeah, you see, if we attack them head on right now, we die. But that's a lot because they're fortified. We wouldn't die as much if they weren't fortified. We'd still die though. See, if we went around and attacked not from the river and they weren't fortified, we might have a chance. It'd be like a stalemate. Oh, they could still attack us from there though. Yeah. Let's hope that they're smart and they don't. Well, I guess it would be smart for them to attack us, but I guess let's hope they're stupid then. Alright, well, yeah, we're exploring the borders of this continent. Don't really have a name for it yet. Oh, more barbarians up there. Well, if they're close to the city, and if they attack the city, then I'll have to send my troops out to go to get rid of them. Oh, I don't know why I didn't go up on the hill. Silly me. Silly Mr. Wilsauce. Well, I guess it's Mrs. Wilsauce. Catherine Wilsauce. Alright. A little peninsula. We could build a city right here. But I want to keep on this side of the coast for now. Get all these pearls. Wow. I don't know if we can build a city right in the coast. Well, I guess we are here, but this is like half of it is water. But if we did, we'd be able to mine both these pearls in one city. We could do that even if we did make a city like right here on this hill, but we'd have to expand our borders to get it. Alright, our granary's almost done. I think I'm just gonna wait until the granary's done to start building workboats. You guys, back over here. I think I love this music. Each civilization has different music, which I think is awesome. That must have taken so much work, and the music is great. Not as good as like in some Nintendo games, but it's pretty good video game music. Video game music is like its own genre. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, map. Maps are the most worthless thing you can get out of a ruin, but they're pretty cool sometimes because I can show you where other ruins are, and usually, yeah, they show you where a city-state is. City-states are like, they're like civilizations, but you don't compete with them to win the game. They can never grow, they can grow their borders, but they can never make a new city. And the way you interact with them is different than the way you interact with other cities. With other civilizations, I mean. They're a city. I guess we couldn't go any further down in the pole. Oh, we're the most unhappy civilization. Well, I guess that fits with us being Russian, because the Russian people I've met are very unhappy, but they're tough and they're awesome. But they're people who live in Russia are not very happy. Well, I guess they're a little bit happier now that it's a democracy, but still, they're proud. They're proud, if they're not happy. Okay, let's see. Singapore, and we're the first great empire that they've met. And every city-state, I think, has... Yeah, every city-state has its own music, too. They've got barbarians in there. I think I'm just gonna let them deal with it, because we would get owned. Even though they are already weakened. See, this is our influence bar. Music, it's not annoying, it's loud. It is annoying, but it's not like ugly music, it's just loud. But you see, this is influence. Shut up. This is influence. And, this is influence. If we get to 30, we'll be friends with them. Which means that, see, they're maritime, so they'll send us food if we're friends with them. And they'll send us even more food if we're allies with them, which if we get 60 influence, we will be. But also, if we're allies with them, they'll send us their resource. Which, for them, it's whales. Which is a luxury resource, which works the same way it does in so forth. So, see, we don't have any yet because we haven't started mining those pearls, but we will. And you only get +5 happiness for having it. Like, you don't get 10 if you have 2 pearls, you only get 5 for having 2. So that's why we just export all of our extra luxury resources. But if we're friends with them, they'll give us their whales once they're able to harvest them. I don't even see whales by them, I guess, if we go around. So once they start getting their whales, and if we're friends with them, they'll send us the whales as well as lots of food. Which is useful if we didn't have to, you know... Well, I was going to say if we didn't have to build a road, but we don't have to build a road to them. It's just... If we want them to be... If we can build a really strong relationship with them if we build a road. Which is a pain. Like, if they're on the same coast as us, I would consider... I'm still considering it, because we can get a lot of food. And we're going to be mainly focused on production and money with Moscow, so... You know, food would be nice. Oh, whoops. No, don't do that. Get out of there. Civilizations, you probably know, do not like it when you trespass on them. Actually, usually it declares war. But it doesn't declare war on these guys, so they'll just get really mad and our influence will go down. We can have negative influence. And if it goes all the way down to like -30 or -60, it might be.
From
Japan.
さらに公正かつ公平なる連携を心よりお願い申し上げまする。
Okay, in truth, the heavens have smiled upon us for leading us into your august presence. How may we serve you? Oh, he's nice. He's gracious. Maybe it's because we're so pretty. He's got lots of weapons. And also, every civilization in this game speaks the language of the civilization, which is pretty cool. But they speak the same language the whole time, which is kind of odd. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, the Chinese, they speak the same language the whole time, even though Mandarin Chinese, which is the main language, even though there's like 30 Chinese languages, but this the main language that they speak in China is way different than ancient Chinese. Just like English. Like, if you meet George Washington in 4000 BC, he speaks the same English that we speak today. And that is the timer, so I'll be right back.